So hello fellow educators and learners. Welcome back to another exciting discussion. Are you ready? So first, I'm lovely SISLES, but you can call me Miss SISLES. And today, we've got a topic that's bound to get those gears turning as we embark on a journey through the transformative landscape of education, rights of women, and individuals as we delve and discuss different laws which are Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995, and lastly, the Magna Carta. So this legislation has reshaped the way we approach teaching, learning, and act as individuals in the Philippines. So join me as we explore the key provision, impact, and the exciting opportunities that present for both teachers, students, and as individuals living. So what are you waiting for? Grab your notebooks, your favorite pens, or your device of choice because we're about to dive deep in our topic. Let's go! So let's break down first the RA 9710 or Republic Act 9710, known as the Magna Carta of Women. So, the Magna Carta of Women serve as a crucial legal framework in the Philippines dedicated to promoting gender equality and safeguarding the rights of women. So, Magna Carta of Women enacted in 2009. So this law is essentially a guidebook that outlines the various measures to ensure fairness and equal opportunities for women and us girls across different aspects of their lives. So one of the key focuses of the Magna Carta of Women is employment equality. So when we say equality, it means treating everyone fairly and giving them the same chances and opportunities regardless of difference. So for instance, if a woman aspires to take on a leadership role but faces discrimination due to her gender, so this law steps in to address the imbalance. So it emphasizes equal opportunities in the workplace, encouraging a level playing field where competence succeeds over gender stereotypes. Violence against women also is a grave concern, and the Magna Carta of Women acts as a shield against such brutalities. So imagine a woman facing domestic abuse. So this law empowers her to seek legal protection and justice by criticizing violence and providing avenues for support. So the law strives to create an environment where women can live free from fear and harm. So reproductive health also is another significant aspect covered by Magna Carta of Women. So it ensures that women have access to comprehensive information and services related to their reproductive well-being. So for instance, a woman seeking family planning advice can rely on the support and information provided by this law to make informed and decision about her health. So the law also actively encourages women to participate in decision-making process, whether in politics or community affairs. The Magna Carta of Women advocates for increased representation of women. This can be seen in efforts to enhance female participation in elected positions, breaking down gender biases, and fostering a more inclusive governance structure. Discrimination based on gender is explicitly addressed by the Magna Carta of Women. So if a woman faces biases at the workplace due to factors like pregnancy, the law intervenes to ensure fair treatment, emphasizing that every individual, irrespective of gender, deserves equal opportunities for professional growth. So education is a power tool for empowerment, and the Magna Carta of Women recognizes the importance of creating gender-sensitive learning environments. So for instance, if a girl expresses interest in pursuing a field traditionally dominated by men, this law advocates for her right to equal educational opportunities. And also, healthcare is a fundamental right, and the Magna Carta of Women ensures that women have access to proper health services. This includes addressing issues such as maternal care, providing support, and information to women as they navigate crucial decisions about their health and family life. In essence, Republic Act 9710 or the Magna Carta of Women act as a comprehensive guide that champions fairness, equality, and the well-being of women in the Philippines. So it stands as a testament to the nation's commitment to dismantling gender-based discrimination and fostering an environment where every individual, regardless of gender, can thrive. Alright, so let's move forward to another important law, which is called RA 7877, also known as the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. So this law is like a superhero law that makes sure everyone feels safe and respected, especially in places like schools and workplaces. So let's dive into what makes it so special. So, the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995 stands as a pivotal legislative milestone in the Philippines, addressing the pervasive issue of the sexual harassment in workplaces and educational institutions. Enacted to protect individuals from unwelcome advances and create a culture of respect, the law is a cornerstone in promoting safe environments and upholding the dignity of every person. The significance of RA 7877 lies in its clear definition of sexual harassment, encompassing a range of behaviors that create hostile or intimidating conditions. So this definition not only acknowledges the various forms of harassment, but also provides a solid legal basis for addressing these issues. So a key aspect of the law is its commitment to prevention. Employers and heads of institutions are mandated to take proactive measures, including disseminating information about the law, conducting seminars, and adopting policies that condemn and penalize sexual harassment. So by integrating preventive measures, the law strives to create work and educational settings where such behavior is not only condemned but actively discouraged. The legislation underscores the importance of establishing mechanisms for reporting and addressing complaints. By providing clear guidelines and ensuring confidentiality for complainants, RA 7877 encourages victims to come forward without fear or reprisal. So this aspect is crucial in empowering individuals to assert their rights and seek redress for the harm caused by sexual harassment. So RA 7877 also recognizes the educational sector's rules in preventing sexual harassment. The law calls for the integration of information on the prohibition of sexual harassment into educational curricula. So this proactive approach aims to instill values of respect and consent early on, fostering a culture that rejects a harassment in all its forms. So penalties outlined in the law demonstrate its commitment to accountability. Offenders faced fines and imprisonment, sending a clear message that sexual harassment will not be tolerated. So this legal framework not only provides justice for victims but also serves as a deterrent, contributing to the prevention of future incidents. So beyond legal consequences, RA 7877 emphasizes the need for a cultural shift. By addressing the root causes of a sexual harassment and promoting awareness, the law contributes to changing societal attitudes and dismantling the structure that enables such behavior. The law is a testament to the Philippines' commitment to international agreements and conventions addressing gender-based violence and discriminations. It aligns with global efforts to create environments that respect the rights and dignity of every individual. So in conclusion, Republic Act 7877 or the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995 is a comprehensive and crucial piece of legislation that seeks to eradicate sexual harassment in the Philippines. Through its provision on prevention, reporting mechanisms, educational integration, and penalties, the law works toward fostering a society where everyone, regardless of gender, can work and learn in an environment free from the scourge of sexual harassment. Lastly, the RA 10533, also known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, which is a significant piece of legislation in the Philippines. It transformed the country's educational landscape by introducing a K-12 program, extending the basic education cycle, and implementing key reforms. So let's explore the important aspect of this law and why it's a game changer for education. So, the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013 marks as a significant shift in the Philippines' educational landscape, introducing key reforms to the country's basic education system. This comprehensive law extends the basic education cycle from 10 to 13 years, encompassing kindergarten, 6 years of elementary education, and 6 years of secondary education. So one of the primary objectives of RA 10533 is to align the Philippine education systems with international standards. So the law adopts the K-12 curriculum framework, providing students with a more holistic and globally competitive education. So by extending the basic education cycle, the law aims to equip students with the necessary knowledge and skills to thrive in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. So RA 10533 emphasizes the importance of early childhood education by integrating a mandatory kindergarten program. So this component recognizes the critical role of the early years in a child's development and sets the foundation for a lifelong love of learning. So the law envisions a seamless transition from kindergarten to elementary education, ensuring a continuum of educational experiences. The Enhanced Basic Education Act also addresses the needs for specialized track and strand in the senior high school level. So this component enables students to choose an academic track or a technical vocational livelihood track based on their interest and career goals. So by diversifying the senior high school curriculum, the law caters to the varied talents and aspiration of students. So furthermore, RA 10533 acknowledges the importance of inclusive education. So it mandates the provision of appropriate support and accommodation for learners with disabilities, promoting an educational environment that is accessible to all. This emphasizes of inclusivity aligns with international standards and reflects to a commitment to ensuring equal educational opportunities for everyone. So, the law places a strong emphasis on the professional development of teachers. So it recognizes that quality education is closely tied to the competence and dedication of educators. So by investing in the continuous training and development of teachers, RA 10533 aims to elevate the overall quality of education in the Philippines. So in terms of infrastructure, the law also addresses the needs for adequate facilities and learning resources. So it encourages the construction of additional classroom, libraries, laboratories, and other essential amenities to create a conducive learning environment for students. So RA 10533 envisions a comprehensive assessment system that goes beyond traditional examinations. So it promotes a more holistic approach to evaluating student performance, taking into account various learning modalities and competences. So this shifts toward a competency-based assessment system aligns with global trends in education. This law recognizes the importance of partnership between the government, private sector, and other stakeholders. So by fostering collaboration, RA 10533 aims to harness collective efforts in implementing and sustaining the reforms introduced in the education system. So in conclusion, Republic Act 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013 signifies a bold and forward-thinking step towards enhancing the quality and relevance of education in the Philippines. So through its provisions on curriculum, alignment, inclusivity, teacher development, infrastructure, and assessment, the law reflects a commitment to providing a globally competitive and inclusive education for all Filipino learners. So, as we conclude our discussion on Republic Act 10533, the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, Republic Act 7877, the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995, and Republic Act 9710, the Magna Carta of Women. So the law I've mentioned earlier are not just legal documents. They are living embodiments of the Philippines' aspiration for a society that cherishes education, respects individuals' rights, and upholds the principle of equality and justice. So, educators and learners, as we close this chapter of our discussion, let us carry forward the awareness and understanding gained. May this legislative framework serve as beacon, guiding us toward a future where education is a beacon of empowerment. Workplaces are bastions of respect, and every individual, regardless of gender, can unfold their full potential. So thank you for joining and listening to my discussion. Continue to explore, learn, and advocate for a society that truly reflects on the principles embedded in these crucial laws. So bye-bye!